So this is our day 3 of the
Yep,
fast. It's about what, 2:30 now
probably.
p.m. Um and we just did some cold exposure. We went in the pool that's just behind us, and it's really cold and it felt really good. Um we did sing a song that helped us go into the pool.
Uh-huh.
It's We can sing it with you now, so you can use it for your own cold exposure.
Mm-hmm.
It goes like this. I
release
release control. I surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
I'm pretty sure it's probably like a rainbow song or something. I don't know where it comes
Yeah.
from.
We sang it the whole way going into the water, and for me that really helps. Letting go, and also as long as I can sing, it means that my body is relaxed enough and I'm not tensing up, so I can gauge how relaxed I am, whether like if my voice tremble or not and all that. And just the singing helps me breathe more and helps me release and be more relaxed. How is that your experience?
Yeah, that feels like my experience. I like that you named that because it feels really true for me. Like I was just way more relaxed, and yeah, it feels true that if I can sing, and then it's like an indicator of how relaxed I am and like how much I'm tensing up. And if I'm too tense, then I probably can't sing or sing as well.
So yeah, it's the first day of our fast that we're doing the cold exposure, and I think maybe we were too tired the last 2 days.
And
There
also
was
the pool
also
was also pretty dirty, and then
yeah, and there was people like doing construction, and
and there's kind of like a maid that comes by, so it's hard to like get naked on the property sometimes.
yeah, but yeah, so finally we did it today, and I think because you talked about looking forward to being at the beach so you can go in the ocean every day,
Mm-hmm.
and thinking about it and imagining it also made me really want to go in the water.
Yep. And then we also did like some Wim Hof breathing this morning, which I think we both want to do every day, but sometimes, especially on the fast, some days it's like a little difficult and we're tired and exhausted. And even I didn't want to do it today, but it was really nice having Gaby, who was just kind of like, let's do breath work, and I just did it anyways and felt really good afterwards.
Yeah, it felt really good for me too. It was like really different than usual because only after 30 breaths or even a little less, like I was already like full of air and kind of like lightheaded, which sometimes I need like up to 40 breaths to feel that way. And I could just feel my whole body way more. I think like all the sensations and like all the healing that it brings was more intense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I passed out a little bit on the last like breath hold that we did, which always feels really good for me and feels really sensational. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
What was different for me too this time was like this thought of, or like I realized that I don't really, on the first breath hold of like without air, I don't fully let out all the air at first, almost as if like I want to keep air so I can last longer, and then midway through I'll like let out more air. But then I felt inspired by you, Hayat, like always like letting out like a lot of air, and I was like, I'll just surrender and I'll let out all my air like right away. And this thought was like surrendering to the discomfort of bliss. because like it was like that fear of that is gonna be this uncomfortable, and then it just became even more blissful, like more than ever. And it is, I think, surrendering to that fear of being like totally with no air. So like it's really inspiring to do this practice with you, as much as like to start it, and also like within the practice I think I can refine parts of it for myself. And we also did it without a timer, so I don't know how long we lasted, but it felt like a long time also. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I feel really grateful to be here with Gaby and other friends in Mexico in January, and it's sunny and we can like go in the pool. And I mean, when we're not fasting, eat really cheap, delicious fruit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really a good place, because I keep wondering too, like if when we spend the whole day almost in bed just lying around, I'm like, why am I even in Mexico? Like, am I enjoying Mexico for what it is? But then I'm like, yes, because when I feel the energy and when I just want to, I go out and it's warm, and like it would be way more miserable to do this in the north, I think. Yeah.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah. Even because I keep thinking like I'm here also because I want to eat local fruits, like I want to eat local, and like fresh, like picked and seasonal and all that. And it's actually what I want to be doing like when I break my fast. But this thought like creeps in sometimes, like that I'm almost wasting my opportunities for the cheap local fruit in fasting. But then that's probably just like my mind trying to get me out of fasting, or like I don't even know why it's there. Like I don't want to go back north, like right? So
Yeah. I find that my mind kind of tries to come up with any reason and justification to eat while I'm fasting.
well, yeah. But it's been good. I think the last 2 days were harder this time than the first 3-day fast. But this day feels like different and really good. We also read a lot in bed this morning, and about creating a space of love in the family domain and growing all our fruits on a hectare, or like 2.2 acres of land.
Yep.
Yeah. It's this book called Anastasia, or The Ringing Cedars of Russia. I really recommend it. It's amazing. It's 9 books total, and it's really all about natural living and making a real paradise on earth. I think this fast is kind of like helping me have more of a vision for it, and like everything about it makes sense for me to fast right now and really heal my body, so that I have like my body and my mind, and then I have all that ultimatum and momentum, I guess, to create what I've been envisioning, or like what we will be envisioning for the next few months in our series of fasts. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of sitting here and like don't really have too much to say that comes to me. I'm just kind of like here helping to make a video.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I just really feel excited from this going in the pool. Like I feel like a lot of energy and wanting to share with everyone what it is to fast, and that it can be good, it can feel good. In my experience in the past, it always felt awful, so this is definitely a turning point.
Yeah, for me it's always a roller coaster. It's like feeling really good about it, and I think just like after a few days, usually after like 5 to 7 days, I get extremely restless at night, and so the nights are the hardest for me, and I'm staying up all night. And that's usually when I end up cracking and breaking my fast early, is like in the middle of the night, and I just can't take it anymore. And Gabby was really restless last night, I think. So I'm interested and curious to see how she'll be like the rest of these nights on this week-long fast.
But like honestly, I was more restless the nights of the 3-day fast, the first night and the second night. I was more desperate to sleep. I feel like, personally, I feel like I slept really well like the last 2 nights.
Yeah, I find that, well, at night I seem to not sleep as much during a fast, and then I'll take like naps or just rest more during the day, but it seems like I'll go to bed later on a fast and wake up earlier.
Yeah, I've been waking up at like 7:23 every day, or like every other day for a while now during those fasts and stuff, and we go to bed at like 1 sometimes, but it's like understandable if we're going to rest during the day and take naps, then the body has a little more energy to go into the night, I think. What really helps is to do guided meditations for the naps for me. It just kind of like puts me in this half sleep, half meditation place that's really special, and I can come in and out of dreams and meditating. And if I'm doing a body scan, sometimes it will go from like the left knee, and like usually it comes up slowly, but then like out of a sudden we're like on the right toes, and I'm like, I think I just missed something, but I just catch up and I just keep going where I wake up, I guess. And that's been a really good way to relax. Yeah. Yeah. So this is day 3 of our fast, and it's going really well. Thank you for helping to make the video. Yeah. So we'll see you on day 4. We plan to document the whole every day. We forgot to do day 1, but that's okay.
Day 1's not that interesting anyways.
Yeah, day 1 is kind of like a little break, and it feels easy to just not eat, especially because we ate a lot before day 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll keep you posted. I love you. You gotta stop it.